So I'll just, before starting with the presentation, I'll just give an overview of my issue that I've been assigned, Open Banking PSP FinTech App Framework version 3.0. So this is the ticket description. I had to integrate basically the existing app with Moja Loop 3PPI SDK endpoints and develop backend integration with PHEE to consume Moja Loop 3PPI SDK endpoints. And starting with the weekly goals, here they are. So starting with the weekly goals, in week 1, me and my mentor went through the documentation process of the PISP app and Moja Loop, went through the linking process and transaction diagrams that were already established on the GitHub repository, scoped out what is to be designed and developed, and started by cloning the Moja post repository and trying to execute the project, but unfortunately that didn't work out well. So there were some issues that we were facing. In the next try, in next week, we started setting up in this environment for mini loop and third-party SDK. But there was also some issue that the mini loop did not have that payment hub, I think. So we went through the linking source sequence diagrams, started scoping out the diagram and flow of the process that we are going to work after this the issue has been resolved. And we read, we understood the links that provided for the third-party API and mini loop. So after all this, when this mini loop also didn't work out, we tried that setting up a virtual machine on the laptop, mounted Ubuntu on it for mini loop setup, but mini loop installation was giving errors. So as my mentor suggested, we went on skipping this for the time. We went on to sequence diagram and like the basic Android app in which further we could integrate that Moja Loop. And also we did the user interface part. So let me just share that as well. So basically, they did all this. So in week 3, So in week 3, I started with the designing and designing part of the project, like how the app would look like and how the registration, linking, and login part would be. So this is one of the designs. Coming back to the PPT, So I have in very short, I have added the project requirements that was app framework to consume Moja Loop 3PPI PSP APIs and implement UI design mockup. So progress is that I have designed all the activities completed for all the 3 processes of PSP, created a working prototype of registration and linking steps. So this is the first flow. So this is the registration part, as you can see, with the PISP app and app service. So I don't think I need to explain this exactly, but yeah, sure. So I can probably show in the demo of the app that I have already created. This is the second part, that is the login and the login validated homepage, and this is the linking process basically. So yeah, here the linking process is completed. So the actor is the user, and there are 3 sites: PISP app service, and the bank. So after this, the next step would be including the PISP and Moja Loop. So this PISP linking would be required after the linking process with the bank is to be done. Then next, I have this video of the login process of the app that I have created along with. So this is a very basic prototype of the app. Here's the drop-down list. You can select a bank from this and then enter the account holder name, account number, and IFSC code. Basically, in our banks, we use that IFSC code to link to the exact bank branch for the account connection. After this linking process, this is where after linking around, the PISP, Moja PISP actually comes into play, but that I haven't yet done. So that will be done after this. So over here, I've just logged out the details. So future work would be develop backend integration with PHCE to consume Mojalu's TPPI SDK endpoints. So the issues that we were facing, as I understand now, that my peers are actually working on some of those issues. So I think we'll get it done soon. Then I have to add the transaction functions to the app after the linking is done. So as my mentor suggested that since the alternate Moja installation is working, but the Moja VNext version does not have that PSP, and our objective is not actually to modify or change the actual Moja loop. So we are thinking of setting up simulation of Moja loop based on their published specifications and do our work on PISP app and backend through that.
More progress being made with the PISP app.